The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Miss Layla Gray, and you are listening to Off the Top Rope podcast. Y'all need to check out this interview. Check out my man, because he knows how to do his damn job. So check it out. Stay tuned.
Everybody was on steroids. That's what they were marketing.
We did whatever it took to give what the people wanted to see.
Prior to that time, using or possessing anabolic steroids was as legal as taking an aspirin.
The federal government came to take down the pro wrestling business.
It could have taken the whole company down.
Little did they know.
You have no idea what I'm going to do to you. I am going to crush you like a bug.
Dark Side of the Ring.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new episode of Off the Top Rope podcast. If you don't know this, you should know who the fuck I am, the boss of Big about this whole fucking operation of ours. Blackheart is in the building. First and foremost, I want to give a special thank you to all the subscribers, listeners, tuners, everybody that's been rocking with us from day one. Very much appreciate. Give yourselves a round of fucking applause. 4.1K plays. We're still growing. We're still growing and still growing. We danced the whole night through. No, sorry, I fucking around with y'all. Follow us on. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Leave a comment below here for OTTR on our YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? 137, close to 140 subscribers and counting. And the biggest view of all, the AfterDark Luna Fashawn episode got 2.2K views. Fucking remarkable, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! So I don't know what the fuck I did with that episode, but I hit the mark with that one. So I'm super proud of myself for that. So get that a listen. If you want to hear the audio version of those, Anchor, Google, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify, Podbean. Sometimes we'll go live on Green Room, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, the Castbox, and audio as well. I don't know if I'm missing any more than that. We're still trying to tag on the Apple Podcast too. Let us in, okay? God damn it. Oh, and shout out to the lovely Layla Gray. Shout out to the lovely Tiny to the Tiny Tanili, as I call Tiny T. Check out the episodes on After Dark coming out real soon. Layla Dark is on our channel right now. Tiny Tanali is going to be on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. live with me. So y'all might want to tune in. Give her a special shout out as well. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is a episode. Unfortunately, this is the season finale of the Dark Side of the Ring, where tonight's topic, the steroid trials of 1993. And as I turn over to my co-host with me, El Maverico, number one, you still walking around without having your mask on like Rey Mysterio. Number two, you trying to flex around. I think you might actually want to be another participant in the steroid type of thing. And number three, where the hell have you been at?
Man, I've been working, brother. Been working like a dog, like a slave that I am.
Sources have confirmed that you're trying to teach some steroids now. Is that true?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
no.
I'm about to be the new Ultimate Warrior.
Good God. Good God, no. Listen, folks, for those of you guys that do not know, the steroid trial took place in 1993, 1994. This was... Matter of fact, I'm going to just let Maverick go first, because for me to go and dig down to this deep ambiance and my full extensive notes, I'm going to break it down segment by segment, piece by piece. So you want to get my reaction? I'm going to have some few words to say to Mr. Terry Hogan himself over there. So, sir, I got to call you to the front of our congregation, you too, Vince McMahon. Oh, and another one thing that I learned before he even takes over, folks, if you got money, hire yourself a white fucking lawyer. Done.
A good one too. A fucking good one at that. That motherfucker was one shady ass fucking lawyer, and he did his thug dizzle. But like during that era, if you don't know, it was no fucking secret. Wrestlers were on fucking steroids. If you don't know, it's pretty damn obvious. Every wrestler was gigantic for no reason. Steroids were taken. And anyone, you could just tell, like, muscles had muscles, their necks had muscles, their fucking eyebrows had muscles. It was ridiculous.
Eyebrows have muscles?
Bro, I don't know.
I mean, listen, man. I mean, we went to the same high school. I'm pretty sure that we took separate classes and shit like that. So I don't know who your biology teacher was, but someone was lying to me about that shit too.
And I'm just saying, like, that is just crazy. Just thinking about it, like, you can tell, just like, I mean, Chris Jericho narrating it, he pretty much literally said, he said it was no secret that, you know, wrestlers were on steroids in that era, and it was true. It's definitely no fucking secret.
But it wasn't just wrestlers. Other athletes back then were taking steroids too.
Oh
It
yeah,
was legal.
because it was all around, but it just sucked that, like, the actual athletes that were winning championships, winning medals, winning fights were being reprimanded over a wrestler who's just, oh my god, it's nothing, it was like nothing compared to a football player or a basketball player or a boxer.
Yeah, that's all that you really gotta say about this. That's it.
Well, I mean, I thought we were just gonna go do our back and forth.
Fuck that, man. Wait, time out for a second, man. Another person I gotta bring to the forefront is Dr. Joyce Zaharian. Zahorian, excuse me, let me correct myself. Dr. Joyce Zahorian, who was the ringside physician for the Pennsylvania Athletics Commission, who was bringing these steroids to these wrestling events back in the late 80s. And like a drug dealer do, what the hell do drug dealers do? They sell.
That's it.
Thank you, my brother back there. For those of you that do not know, matter of fact, bring your asses here too. You, over here. This is going to be some of my enforcers. If you ever want to try to say, they want to talk that smack and shit like that, this guy in the back over here, and the other bigger guy over there that's doing some illegal shit that I want to bring it to the camera. Let's just say, folks, we a mob out here. We a mob out here in Boston, man. We out here.
For real. Don't play.
Don't fucking play with our squad. That's first and foremost. But Dr. Joyce Zahorian, man, oh my God, he was the biggest drug dealer in that motherfucking locker room. And Vince McMahon allowed this shit to happen. Now, I'm going to just go down real quick. This was one of the most controversial moments in WWE besides WWE history, especially for Vince McMahon, 1993, where it was still, the younger guys was still getting over it. It was still the big buff guys.
Yep.
Hogan, but what's his face? One of his best friends was who was the guy that had the scissors? Bruce Beefcake.
Yeah.
Bruce Beefcake. There were several other wrestlers that was taking steroids. Like it was eating Skittles. Holy shit!
It was like the top wrestler, the top baby faces at the time.
But it was also
the top heels.
Also wrestlers. But it was also wrestlers, right, that wanted to maintain their spot, that wanted to try to maintain their spot, because you had to be big, you want to be in the land of giants in WWE back then.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They wanted them big bucks, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, steroids was the way to get it.
Steroids was the way to get it. But this whole trial I thought was two trials, but it was just one big trial for this whole entire accolade. Huh?
Well, it was actually two. It
was actually two, but
it
they
was
split them up because one defense was defending WWE and the other defense was defending Vince McMahon.
But I'm saying it was two because I was also thinking about the doctor too. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, man, the doctor turned witness on him. Nah, the doctor that turned to a witness and shit like that because he was transferred around for 44 days before he got to the courthouse and shit like that. Yeah. I just think that was Vince McMahon's way to say, yo, I got your collar. You try to do this and try to ruin my business, I'm gonna make sure that your ass is locked up in there forever in a day. Yep. And I'm pretty damn sure Dr. Zaharian, he's probably out. And he's probably retired. You might never fucking know where the hell he's at right now anyway.
Yeah, but as a doctor, once you go to jail, bro, or convicted of a crime, you lose your license. So he definitely stopped practicing. You can't get that shit back.
No, I mean, you can't practice at that intensity of a type of practice. You would have to like really be like down in the dump type shit, really making like not no salary base, but you'd be making like hourly wage. That's it.
He would have had to do that fucking you remember the Incredible Hulk when he was over in the other country fucking treating those fucking third world country kids. You know, that's the type of shit that he had to do.
That's fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, first off, fuck Hulk Hogan for that shit, bro. And Zahorian, Vince McMahon, he had it.
No, go ahead, Matt. My fault.
Vince McMahon, he pretty much had everybody by the fucking collar, just like doing what he wanted to fucking do because he didn't give a fuck.
Now, okay. I would just go down this shit real quick.
Let's go down the list.
Okay. So this was one big trial. If he would have lost, he would have been serving 8 years and $500,000 as a fine. So if he did, and he would have turned himself in like 1994, he wouldn't be getting out till 2002. Think about the fucking dynamic of what the fuck would happen. He was really locked away for 8 years.
WCW would be the top brand, I think.
But we all know, but we all know, and I'm not gonna say this to the people in the back, but certain white people can get away with certain shit and they can get out quicker than what minorities can, especially if you have money. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't see Vince doing no 8 straight years in the pen in the cell. I would only be him seeing probably 2, maybe 3.
Two max.
2, 3 max for me. 2 would be the minimum. 3 would never be the max. Vince would have to know what the fuck it really is for people in lockup to be like, yo, this is what I'm treating these people in my company like this. Holy shit. Maybe his whole perspective could have changed.
He would have been in solitary, bro.
No,
he's a high profile client.
No,
his lawyer would have fought for him.
No. They would have put wait. But they would have put it in like no maximum prison. They'll probably put it in like a minimum prison. You know what I'm saying? Something like shit. Something that he can be accustomed to, be straight, and be able to maneuver the fuck around until he comes home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't see him fully being like in that type of population. Like, oh my God, that motherfucker would have got extorted. He would have got extorted.
That's why I'm saying I think his lawyer would have fought for him to at least be in solitary confinement.
Or maybe be on house arrest.
Because we all know what would have fucking happened if he would have went into general population.
That motherfucker would have been done. That motherfucker really would have been done. This man probably would have died, or he probably would have pulled a Mike Epstein on himself. I'm sorry, folks. Or worse, Aaron Hernandez. Even.
Yeah.
But let me just go down the list real quick. So 8 years in prison, $500,000 fine if he lost. But his lawyer, Jerry McDivitt, that motherfucker knows his shit. He's been around that company for 30 plus years. Defended the company in the Chris Benoit case, Owen Hart's case. So he was facing off against Martha Hart during that time. And he's been there since day one. You know that lawyer is not gonna go the fuck anyway. You know Mr. Man is not gonna let that lawyer do anything the fuck. No, you represent me in this company. I'm paying you top dollar. That's why the fuck he was there. He was the catalyst that got him out of that situation. That's fucking crazy.
And Jim Ross said it best. If you want to get out of some shit, you hire that motherfucker.
Now say that shit to the people in the back.
You want to get out of some shit, you hire WWE's lawyer.
You better hire WWE's lawyer.
Because that motherfucker,
a white motherfucker, nonetheless.
He saved face with WWE.
The Jewish Johnny Cochran. Thank you, Todd.
He's the best at making money and keeping money and defending money.
Oh, what you say? You must well come near my microphone and say that out loud for the fans.
No, I don't want to be anti-Semitic.
Then you'll be all right then. my personal security guards may have some stuff to say, but he's a little camera shy, folks. Yeah. Sooner or later he'll be on.
Yes, sir.
You might never know. But yeah, that lawyer's been waiting for day one, 20 fucking years. He's been real close with Vince and real close with Hulk. So in this case, it's already looking like some shit.
Yep.
But wrestlers were indeed back then taking steroids. They really were. Like no fucking tomorrow.
Yep. I mean,
taking it in their arms, arms and shit, their ass. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is that how some of the druggies gotta be injuring themselves nowadays too?
You never
Or they
know.
do, but like, like just that whole method, just you put a foreign substance in your body, and that's supposedly steroid is supposed to help you for your injury to heal.
Yeah.
And then wrestlers are using it to abuse their body to get bigger, to look meaner, you know what I'm saying, to look toned up and shit, which is the fucking, like, I just did not understand that collective of how the fuck they misinterpreted what steroid usage was.
You know how to tell though if someone's taking steroids? No gay shit, but you gotta look at their chest, look at their nipples, because if their nipples are
You're
like
saying look
constant,
at you saying look
I'm
at
telling you,
nipples?
I'm telling you, if their shit's constantly hard,
Mhm.
they're taking steroids.
So if your nipples are constantly hard, then you're taking your steroids.
Yeah.
It's constantly proven.
Okay, no, actually, one bodyguard actually confirmed that story. So yeah, you read the money with it.
Look at
The reason why steroids
you
go
know,
up is because they realize what cortisone shots do in your knee. And a cortisone is a steroid shot.
And corticosteroids are steroid shots.
Yeah.
See?
They learned that from football though. And the reason why they all want to be big and buff is because of Arnold Schwarzenegger and that whole bodybuilding shit. You know what I mean?
See, why don't you come in the fucking camera and say this shit?
What most people don't understand.
See, I got some smart motherfuckers back here. You're just camera shy, folks.
yeah, but I mean, 90% of wrestlers are bodybuilders. So
that is true, and you know what I'm saying, and former football players.
Exactly.
70, so when you got that dynamic in the locker room and shit like that, and then you know how that mentality goes.
They're just passing on the knowledge of all their injuries. Like, yo, I had this for my back. So I mean, it's pretty damn evident as what a steroid is. Everybody knows what. Because if you're injured and you go into the hospital and they give you a cortisone shot and you're walking fine after you hurt your back, that's a steroid, bro. That's a steroid. I had a cortisone shot for my back once.
Really?
I was hunched over for 3 days straight. I went to the hospital, got a cortisone shot, standing up straight like it was nothing.
Yeah, man, they was taking these steroids like candies. It's the 80s and the 90s. Steroids were prescribed to anyone that for treatment of an injury or disease, but they were legal of use if it was used that way, not the illegal way that they was doing to their bodies before, where, as we just talked about just now, ladies and gentlemen.
And not to mention, Dr. Zahorian wasn't just selling steroids.
Right.
He was selling perks, he was Zoloft, all that shit.
Yeah, he was a legalized drug dealer.
He was.
Let's talk about his petty ass for a second. Dr. George Sahorian was the ringside physician that worked for the Pennsylvania State Alerts Commission. So he had a license to carry all these drugs with him anywhere that he went. And somehow it ended up to get into the rest of the locker room. And you see how that shit goes.
And it wasn't just like a little bit. It wasn't like, all right, I'm gonna carry a couple.
This dude had a
vials. He had like one of those old.
This dude had a big bag full of steroids. It'd be like, anytime you need some, come holler at me.
And if I ain't got it, I will. And if I don't have it, I will send it.
That's like, yo, B. That's like going down the back side and be like, yo, B. You know that I got that dope on me, kid. And saying like, you know what's up? That's crazy. Cause when I heard that, I just imagine now in modern day, bro, man, you got a tray? Yeah, B. B. I got the fire right here on deck, man. You say like that platinum kush. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like now you're saying this shit back then in the locker room with steroids. That fucked up my head. That's why I was like, God knows who the hell now back then that I was rooting for that was actually juiced up.
And it was okay. It was perfectly fine. Like,
but you want to know who the hell I want to blame for this? The superstar athletes that took him in the first place.
Yeah.
And we can name a few. The Mark McGuire's, the Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
Hey, big
David Ortiz.
Yeah, and Big Papi too. Oh, and what's his face from New York? Alex Rodriguez.
Yep.
And many punk ass Ramirez, bitch.
Yeah.
Cancel that. Anyway, moving on. but George Saharian was also a fan of wrestling himself.
Yep. That's why he was at every Philly show, because he knew he became a fan because he knew where he can make his money.
But he also was examining the wrestlers too and providing them steroids. So that's how the whole beginning of that surge had happened. Because Vince McMahon allowed this shit to happen. He wanted his guys juiced up. So, in order for that doctor to be in the fucking locker room, who gave the okay for him to even be in there?
The one and only.
The big Gahima himself. And folks, you already know what Deuce been saying ever since he been on the ever since he been on the podcast. Fuck you, WWE. You ain't shit.
Bitch.
Wow. But oh man. But this was misused. The steroids were obviously being misused to build up muscle instead of injury recovery, etc. That's how other drugs, stuff like that, came into play, because that body is so used to that drug, that feeling, that once you try to get off it and you try to move on and you can't, now you're addicted. Folks, addiction is bad. Drugs is bad, okay? All drugs is bad. Besides the shit that I was just doing earlier.
That drug is fine. It's a fucking herb. It's a plant.
But at least took steroids too, folks. So don't try to look at wrestlers like they're the only culprits here. Yeah. Like I just said, I named a few. There's other ones that's out there and other ones that came forward too. I could have sworn Pete Rose was one of the people too, but I think
he was just gambling. He was just gambling.
Yeah, he was just gambling.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah, I already said Barry Bonds.
A big ass fucking head.
Which is fucking sad. Oh, wait. Jose Canseco?
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's not forget about the track star Marion Jones.
Ooh. I forgot all about his ass too.
Her
ass. That's even worse.
Yep. Marion Jones. They took all her gold medals.
That's like fucking Michael Phelps with his damn endorsement all because of marijuana.
But they ain't take his medals. They took the black girl.
It's just petty though, man.
Yeah.
They took them all, right? Well, they took them all. They took them all. Oh man, but as time progresses, right, the new law has passed in 1990 for illegal steroid trafficking. So they're going to give that a similar punishment as cocaine trafficking, et cetera, which they dubbed the Anabolic Control Act of 1990. That's where it was dubbed. So eventually, what the hell happens? They want to decide to put a sting operation on not for a sting operation, but Bill Dunn turned over his supplier. And a control purchase that the fuck less to try to buy this shit off him. And he gets caught up. Place gets raided. Now word's getting around to WWE that this dude just got caught up and they're trying to cover their tracks now. Now this is where you gotta play face, play cleanup back, play good boy, play poster child. So Vince McMahon is now in the hot seat.
Yeah, because Linda McMahon got the word about Zahorian, and so she sent out the memo to everybody. And once that went out, that's when Vince McMahon was like, "All right, let's clean up my act here."
Yeah, but the other wrestlers too were getting impressed by the FBI to testify against the Harriet. And Western area in WWE on top of that. So with that dynamic, Roddy Piper, Rick Rude, Ultimate Warrior, Nails was definitely the one catalyst that really stuck out like a sore thumb when he said no, he disliked Vince McMahon. That obviously told the crowd like, this band's probably here just for his own self narrative on what this defendant is going to do right now.
Exactly.
So that's how I was like, okay, I understand that, but
that's not
you can't play Hogan that way sometimes in court because certain people would not buy that. Certain people wouldn't look at it that way, the way that you're experiencing it. Maybe because they don't see it. And they see it also as one perspective over there, but never as the person that you're trying to project yourself to in that courthouse.
Exactly.
But man, into Hulk Hogan in this case, my God, he has a personal relationship with both these guys, both Vince and Saharian, that doctor-patient confidentiality and stuff like that. So certain stuff you can't reveal in court anyway.
Yep.
So with that coming to mind,
well, actually,
what
when it's subpoenaed, I believe you can.
But they're going to start to decide to what extent though.
Only if it relates to the case. If it doesn't, then they can't. But if it relates to the case, then obviously, yeah. But
that's when the defense attorney can tiptoe around that to try to get his or her answer from that anyway. Yeah. So I think regardless, they will just leave that off the table. Like, no, it's too controversial because what if something was transpired during that marriage that he didn't want her to know about? What if he had another kid? Or what if what he would have herpes and like this type of shit and they passed on to her and they didn't want that information leaked out because of his stardom and who the fuck that he was at the time. That would damage his reputation.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, like, there's just certain things that if it relates to the case, then I'm pretty sure he'll have to explain it. But if it doesn't relate to this whole steroid case, I'm pretty sure they're not going to make him say anything.
But needless to say, my bodyguard's about to walk out the door. They say peace and love and hand grease and all that good shit.
I'll be back.
One of them would be back. But apparently Hulk Hogan goes on to the Arsenio Hall show. Yeah, who remember that show from back in the day? My God.
God damn.
We are old as fuck, man.
Arsenio Hall. Most people think he was only known for Coming to America. Not many people knew he had his own TV show.
Mm-hmm. His own talk show that was going head to head against David Letterman. There was other night shows that was going on like right at that time period too that he was on live.
Jay Leno
too. My God.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, he goes on Arsenio Hall. He talks about his apparent steroid use as from recovering from an injury 3 times supposedly. But other people who documented this whole news story from beginning to end, like Dave Meltzer, Wade Keller, and such, all did not believe that bullshit.
Yep.
They did not. Exactly. They know for a fact, like, no, you're one of those people too. And you're basically going on television to say that you are doing it, but you did it in a justifiable manner.
Yeah. I mean, just don't like Vince McMahon said he said it to Dave Meltzer, he was devastated that he lied. And at the end of the day, like, there was no need for him to lie. Just like, it was already out there. Like, don't just be honest. Like, if you're taking him, you're taking him, bro. Like, I understand you don't want to ruin your image, but there's no need to lie about it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yo, but that's just crazy though, man. That's why I was like that just expose yourself more that people's gonna want to really consider thinking that maybe that you have. Or maybe that you haven't. You always have that myth now. Like, what if this is actually true? And Dark Side of the Ring just kind of exposed that to me. Like, after all these years, that you never would have thought. Like, wrestlers really do take steroids and shit like that, whatever, blah blah blah. Now it's confirmed. Now your whole belief is true. Now you have a whole nother new mindset now on the situation, and this is what happens.
I was actually completely upset at the fact that he lied. I think that left an even more sour taste in my mouth about the situation. Cause like I liked Hulk Hogan, but then I think just the whole bullshit that Hulk Hogan is as a wrestler just started piling up to the point where it's just like I just started to dislike him. And I think the whole steroid line and just that right there just put the icing on the cake for me,
Mm-hmm. I think that one because that one kind of like, it could have destroyed his career in WWE, and you might never fucking know what the hell that company really could have been.
He destroyed his career anyway. Right, but with his whole racial thing, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, well, you can't say destroy. It's more like tarnished right now at this point. This would have been like, no, this thing would have never even made it to that movie.
All because he was like, oh, what, don't do drugs. His whole like
the
American
whole say your prayer and eat
superhero.
your vitamins bullshit, but yet behind the curtain you're over here doing this, bro.
Yeah.
This is why they always say never. You know what I mean? This is why they always tell you never meet your idols.
Yeah, because it's like your idols are fucking just as worse. You know what I'm saying? I only say that because, like, for me, Hulk Hogan, like, I don't give. Everybody knows you. It's a fucking gimmick, bro. There's, like, I don't know what type of fucking drugs people were on back then, but that was a fucking gimmick.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I just thought people were just doing like coke and like some other shit back then, but. You know, not really going to the far extent of steroids, bro. Like, not to go that far to be like, because of wrestling, how professional wrestling gives that perception of you have to be big, you have to be built, you have to be tall. Those automatic dynamics is already planted in your head. Like, I have to be like that in order for me to become a world champion. To get that look in mirage.
What Vince loves. That's what Vince loves. So,
but this goes way before Vince, though. To really be honest with you, this was way before Vince. If you look at the history of professional wrestling, look at all the champions that ever held the belt, they were big built guys.
Yeah.
Probably not like the most like athletic, but big built guys. You know what I'm saying? That's the origin of the shit.
Yeah.
Then it came over to the showmanship. I mean the showman type of guy, which was the classic Freddie Blassie's, Buddy Rogers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When those guys came in, it became about the showmanship in the ring. How you can act, how you can sell yourself to the audience and make them believe that you are this person. That's what kayfabe is for. You get that mirage, you get a perception to say, I'm this guy in the ring, but outside the ring, behind the scenes, I'm still the same motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm human, and I just want to sit here, take steroids, pump some iron.
And watch how many kids that you were influenced to do the same shit too.
Because I said that, I guarantee it's gonna be, whoever watches this, some kids.
Like, El Marico, king of the fucking cruiserweights, is telling these kids, if you want to be just like me, take steroids, play basketball, fuck a bunch of bitches and shit like that to get your adrenaline up, and God knows what the fuck else.
You know, hey. That's just how you got to do it. That's what you got to do.
Oh, and wherever you do not wear your mask in public.
Yeah. You know, I just want everybody to know I'm in the works of buying new masks right now. I'm really trying to get my hands on Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus mask.
But poor Saharian, he's locked up. He name drops McMahon and Hogan in court. Basically, that was he was describing his steroids too. That's what got them in the hot seat. McMahon, of course, is going to deny all actions. I mean, against this, play completely face on this. And as I said this before, Hogan went on to Arsenio Hall, admitted his usage, but other reporters and several people within the industry don't believe his story. Blah blah blah. So when you see Vince McMahon go on Phil Donahue, who remember that goddamn show? My God.
Yeah. Damn.
Like, damn, this really made me go back. Like, I was 3 years old in 1993. So I'm like saying to myself, sitting there watching TV, like, I'm surprised that you don't even remember these guys. I'm like, I remember certain people, like Debbie Arsenio. I remember, but Phil Donahue was like a daytime talk show. So I wasn't probably home. Or I probably at school. Shit. Preschool for that fucking matter.
That was like Ricky Lake era.
Oh my God, Ricky Lake. Now she was actually pretty damn cute back then, but I don't know how she looks now. but moving on. My God. He ends up on the Phil Donahue show with Dave Meltzer right next to him. Dave Meltzer had a little the old Seinfeld hair back then. And who thought that? No, back that. What was that other dude? It was someone else in the 90s that reminded me of that hairdo. I'm like, fuck. Oh, Mario Lopez in Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
Perfect. Yep. So Dave Meltzer was there too with his crazy ass hair, shit like that. you know, Vince is placating everything, but Phil Donahue trying to play his part, trying to press on him. As this goes on, John Reezy, who was part of the crowd that same episode, had asked Vince McMahon a question, and Vince lied. Dave Rabo said, "No, that's not what you told me."
Yep.
He blew up his spot. And what the hell Vince does, like like a mob boss too. You send a couple of dudes to homie's crib.
Hello.
You know, and like, mom dudes answer the door, and tell your son he's living in a bad neighborhood. Who the hell are you? Like, and I always thought, is Vince McMahon connected to a mafia? Because he is Irish. There is an Irish mob. So I'm thinking, like, B, listen, he's Irish. He can have a way. He has money. Pay under the table. They be like, pay like $5,000 to send these guys over here to just, destroy the guy.
And if you haven't seen any of the other Dark episodes, we all know that the Yakuza had their hand in another fucking wrestling show. So why wouldn't the Irish mob have their hand in WWF? So I'm not surprised.
Like, that's crazy. But either way, it's just like it's just, oh my god. I'm still having that theory in my head, like maybe Vince McMahon is connected to the Irish mob or some shit like that. He has to be.
He might,
because there's no way that because I'm like, who the hell this guy knows that's gonna be like, Vince, when we get pissed off to him. Fuck the what? Like, was Mean Street Posse around back then?
Were they?
No.
No. It was a fucking
But I'm just saying though, but the mob did still exist in 1993. So you might never fucking know what could really happen. You might never fucking know. You know what I mean? Yeah. But whatever. Indictments were now handed down in 1993. So this is where, each side, plaintiff, defense are gonna try to get their materials together, shit like that. You get private investigators and stalking out on people, both sides. So people getting pressed up, man. This was serious. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, we here at the Steroid trial. It begins. Oh my god! You get the wrestlers, you get Zit, you get Saharian, all coming up to testify. In this steroid use, the WWE and Vince McMahon. Some people say, others were very stagnant, but definitely I would say the catalyst of this whole entire goddamn thing was Saharian, Hulk, and what was her face?
Well, the chick that worked in the office.
She worked in the office, and how she knew the story front to back.
Yep.
Like that vaguely, that good.
Yep.
And I can't remember her name. Oh man, folks, like folks, if you haven't been in a court, like a trial situation, this shit can easily be make or break for either side. But let's just say one thing: the prosecutor and the defense attorney are all on the same side.
Yep.
At the end of the damn day, they're all at the same damn side. So even if, God forbid, if you would have lost, and your defense attorney would have tried to make a plea deal to try to sweeten out the deal, so at least you're gonna get hit with the full damn charge, more likely you're gonna take it. Now, if you was about to win and they knew about it, they would counter offer bill if they'd be like, you know what, we can't get him for this, but we still got this on the table, so we can try to wipe it away clean for this price.
Exactly. That's how it always works.
And that's it. That's it. So in this case, I'm sitting there and I'm watching this, and I've been in a trial situation before. Me personally, I have. So let's just say I'm not proud of it, but I was really looking at supposed to be doing a 5-year stretch, which I thought it was complete bullshit. Anyway.
You and me both.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Okay, I mean,
I hate to say it.
right,
I hate to say it because the
wait,
color of our skin.
but Matt, but what was your charge?
I can't. I'd rather not talk about it. I'm not that great of a. I don't like talking about that. That part of my past, I don't like talking about.
Well, I'll tell you mine. Supposedly mine was on robbery / grand larceny.
Well, mine was like a really white collar crime thing. I was charged with fraud and because I worked for the registry, so I was making fake IDs and licenses for people.
Man, that's nothing.
When you make over 70K in like 6 months, in like a month.
Listen, I know people that done worse, and that was making more than that, and that was still doing it, and that was pushing through paperwork to actually make it seem like it was legitimate. Yeah, like we talking about, like people do worse, bro. Trust me, people do worse. It's just the higher up that you are, the more publicity that it is going to be. That they're going not trying to damage that reputation, so they'd rather sweep it under the rug. People like you and me are the bottom of the goddamn barrel. They would get rid of us before they get rid of them.
I was on the news, bro. Like I legit was on the news. Like that shit sucked. I'm just saying they were gonna put me away for 5.
I know other people that I know that was on the news that done more worse crimes than what the fuck that you are doing. Yeah. Trust me. Like that shit is petty shit right there. They're just trying to crucify your ass to try to make you paint. I mean, just try to portray you as this person, which you know for goddamn well that you're not. You know what I'm saying? You was just in a situation where if I can make extra bread on the side that helps me and I'm using my resources, then I'm gonna do it. That's it. Exactly. Come on now. People do way fucking worse than that shit, man. Stop playing with yourself on that one. Stop it. Anyway. But this thing has gotten worse though, with witness tampering from Emily Vandenberg. So she said some shit. Nails too. Nails got like some real heat with Vince. So obviously some things that he said were probably like, thrown out. Contention with that. But the big witness though was Hulk Hogan. And yes, Hulk Hogan was signed with WCW at the time. Imagine his theory walking in there, damn it, I'm working for another company. I'm here with you now. Basically, your life is in my hands. I can really say, yeah, he could be doing this, but I gotta protect myself at the same time because I'm Hulk Hogan. I'm still a top star in the professional wrestling, and this is gonna tarnish professional wrestling forever type shit or whatever else that he had thought about and really gave his testimony. He gave me steroid shot. I gave him steroid shots too, but I use mine for recreational use for an injury than me misusing it in a way that my body is the way that it is now. Was basically what the hell he was trying to say on me in the court. And he protected Vince, but he had to protect himself as well.
Yep.
He had to.
And he did it the smart way.
Because no matter what happened between when he had left to when he went to WCW, or even before that, Hulk Hogan was the face of WWE.
He really was. No matter where he went, he was the face of that company. No matter where
he went, he was still a top guy. And stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. Anyway. But yeah. He had a lot of play in this factor.
He sure did.
That's all I gotta say about that. He had a lot more to lose than I think Vince did. Because Vince could easily just come back home, or he could have gotten out or shit like that. But he was being exonerated if he would have came in to testify. So he knew the dynamic right then and there on the spot.
Yep. He definitely had a lot more to lose, like because the minute he would have admitted that he was overusing steroids, the whole Hogan gimmick would have been just straight out the fucking window. and Hollywood Hogan would have had to come alive faster than
imagine the fan signs in the crowd. Hulk Hogan bent down with his ass cheek out and a big ass needle sticking to it. Be I'm juiced up.
They probably be like, you had 12-inch pythons and then you used the juice to get the 22s.
That's fucked up, man. Yo, oh shit.
Because I guarantee you, he's probably one of those tall, lanky ass motherfuckers, and then started taking fucking steroids. I mean, look at the Undertaker. I mean, all throughout high school, he was just a 6'6", tall, lanky ass motherfucker, and then all of a sudden, he comes in the motherfucker's biggest shit, steroids.
No, Undertaker was not on steroids. Nah. He was built like a big guy. Like you just said, he was 6'6" in high school. He grew up to be 6'9", 6'10" on his own. That's natural height, bro. So your body mass is gonna be according to your height. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, no. Like certain people like Brett, Shawn Michaels and shit like that, no way they'll go steroid use. But definitely people like I would still question Ultimate because most definitely his body look too goddamn toned out to really say that's really from going to the gym and really putting in that work and you've been taking care of your body for how many years. Yes, maybe that does happen, but at the same time to get that ripped, that toned up and shiny and glistening and shit, come on.
Well, that's oil. Want to get shiny and glistening, they use the oil, bro.
So which means you've been to one of those bodybuilding competitions, huh?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yes, I have.
I figured that you would. I figured because I'm like the only way that someone would know that is if they ever been to one. So,
bro, I mean,
no, listen, I've
been
never
trying
been to
to
one.
gain the muscle mass. I've been trying to gain the muscle mass, and you know, I talk to certain people like, yo, what is your eating regimen? How do you eat? Like, what do you do to gain muscle? And like, you know what I'm saying? How do you what do you use to cut like more protein, less sugar? Like, you know, certain people they cut soda out of their fucking whole diet. It's just juice and water.
And that happens. And they right on the money with that.
And then guys that look like you know, your security end up looking like me because they put that fucking self tanner on to make their fucking muscles more defined. That's fucking crazy.
Who would have thought, right?
You know, there's a lot of wrestlers. I agree with you. There are a lot of wrestlers in the background though that, you know, definitely you're like, yo, steroids, like, you know, Buff Bagwell, Lex Luger, Macho Man. We can keep that list going. Scott Steiner. Everybody knew Scott Steiner. That nigga's bicep had a fucking head on top of his bicep.
I was about to say like, right. I'll definitely be like, no, he's definitely top prime. But as you would say, or as you're trying to take another man's quote, all sizzle, no steak, all icing, no cake.
Yo, that shit was fucking.
Well, basically, what
funny.
the lawyer had said, he basically gave y'all some shit that y'all gonna remember from this. And I remember that very clear. All sizzle, no steak, all icing, no cake.
Yo, once he said that, I already knew he had some shit that would make Vince win.
And
that's all I knew.
What ended up having to be that ace in the hole was the FDA memo on the Anvar steroid compound.
Yep.
And basically that was supposed to be not for sale, or not to be distributed because of it was not supposed to be meant for human consumption. And somehow they were still selling it and it was still on the market. So the biggest fuck up here was the federal government.
Exactly.
The federal government basically fucked over themselves because they made something into a law, right? But then they did not enforce that law to the fullest extent for every which way around it. This is why back then, oh my God, I wish, now, to be honest with you folks, I'm 31. I wish I was born in the 1970s because in the 90s, I would have been in my 20s. Imagine if I was in my goddamn 20s back then in the 1990s, and what the fuck I would have been at. if I would have knew about certain schemes and certain situations and certain things that was going on back then and met the right people, I wouldn't even be here.
You'd be on a yacht somewhere.
Probably. My God.
What are you talking about? I'll be on the yacht right next to yours, like, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this whole podcast would have been at if we would have ever been born in the 1970s and came up in the 90s, in our 20s, and would have been like, yo, this is our lives. This is our lives in our 20s in 1990 when Super Nintendo was popular, cable watching was popular. Mass instances during the whole decade had happened.
Flower power.
Like,
talk about flower power.
It's just
weed, cocaine, heroin, just that whole era, just like hip hop, all that shit. Just being born in the 70s, all that shit arriving. But that lawyer finding the loophole, WWE's lawyer finding the loophole is what, like I said, when he said all sizzle, no steak, all frosting, no cake. Once he said that, like, that's how I knew it was all over, because he was right, but you know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing. Like Jim Ross, he was right. He literally said, this is the guy I would hire if I want to get out of something.
Yeah, but that's just something else though. So basically, the federal government fucked over themselves, and of course, these defense attorneys they chewed on this, and then basically clear. How is they not supposed to know that this was not supposed to be for human consumption if you did not enforce it, and more importantly, you not even put that on record?
Yeah,
that was the ace. That was the ace in the hole, and he was found not guilty. He was exonerated from all the charges. So Vince McMahon walked away. But the exclamation point about this one is the fact that Vince McMahon supposedly had neck surgery, and then he walked into court with that neck brace on, trying to sell his injury. I said, what? Time out. So if I was myself, then I would have walked in with like a cast all on my hand, walked into court, and would have been like, this is what happened to me that night when I got mollywopped, supposedly when I hit that woman in the face. And would have been like, yeah, why would I need to do this if I'm banged up and she's not? I'm hurt. Look at me and look at her. Who has it worse?
Yeah.
So Vince McMahon, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew that he needed to get the sympathy card from the jury. Because when you already have a lawyer like that by your side, there's a slim chance that you just might be able to walk out. But there's, as the lawyer said, there's really like a 95% chance they would never walk out. And the other 5 probably would have been in the favor, but only on technicalities and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Vince McMahon.
Thank you, fucking lawyer.
Yeah. Y'all need to get yourself some new damn lawyers, man, because this one is ridiculous.
And he still practices. He still works, and he gets people off, bro. Like, which is like nuts.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing about it was as they were celebrating and shit at the bar, stuff like that, with the lawyer told him, like, yo, take off your neck brace and stuff like that. He waited, like, no fucking the ball, but he put it right the fuck back on. Just try to either still sell it, or he really was recovering from a neck injury or some shit. So we don't know the truth. The only way that we're gonna know the truth from Vince is if, God forbid, he actually does like a tell-all book and lays it all out in the book. Yes, I did screw Brett. Yes, I did take steroids. Yes, I did grope women. Yes, I did do this. Yes, I did take blood money. Whatever the fuck that we want to try to crucify his ass for now, if he says this shit in the book,
like I screwed over, I screwed over the whole Heart Foundation, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way.
I I technically lied to my father and said I was not gonna turn this company into a sports entertainment entity, and yet you still did after your father died.
Yeah. That's
so we either need a tell-all book or we need some documentary series, folks. And I don't mean like no fake ass actors and shit like that. I mean like you actually go back to the archives, get them tapes, get them people, certain people that have may died, like Pat Patterson, certain main key players are gone, so we can't really know their situation. We can't really know some intense stories, but there's other ones.
You gotta get Linda McMahon in on this.
Listen,
because let's be real here.
No, she's too busy for that shit. She's not gonna dumb down her credibility for working in the White House and coming to documentary to try to air out the business about her own husband.
You know she knows some shit though.
I bet. I bet so. I bet. I mean, listen. If you're cool with Donald Trump, then I'm pretty damn sure that y'all share some damn secrets. Y'all part of the Illuminati y'all damn selves. Fuck out of here.
They roll with the Russians, bro.
Nah, they don't roll with the Russians. They roll with the Masons. That's who they're running with.
Yeah,
Vince McMahon, their whole family could be taken care of forever, and they just make some sacrifices. Who they sacrificed? Owen.
Yeah,
that's fucked up, right?
Yep. Benoit. Eddie.
We don't need to get involved into those two. But let's just start with the one that we all know pulled the trigger to a why Vince McMahon said the show must go on speech. That show should never even happen.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Vince McMahon, for that one. You should have just said, no, this is serious. We need to shut down everything right now. Y'all need to go the fuck home.
Yeah.
We'll reimburse y'all money. We don't care about the pay-per-view shit because we're already top dollar right now as is.
That shit hurt my heart that he continued that pay-per-view. I don't give a fuck.
That still breaks my heart to this day.
Yo.
Like, why did you still continue that fucking show? Like, I don't care what some of the people guys say, like, but it's not professional to do it. Bro, that's someone, and someone would have came in, if someone probably would have came into my spot and died right in front of me, you would think I would be super fucking concerned? Or it's potentially dead?
Owen Hart was my favorite wrestler. Though. Owen Hart was my favorite wrestler. And see that shit happen, I didn't know what to do. Like I think I turned off the pay-per-view for that shit.
Man, listen.
That's like my all-time favorite wrestler is Owen Hart. No bullshit.
That shit still breaks my heart because I can remember my 9-year-old son watching that pay-per-view live. And then all the shit went down and it went to the commercial and then it came back.
Yep.
And it was just JR and King at the table, and you could see like the King was like shook, like he didn't know how to really react right now because they were live right now at pay-per-view. And Jim Ross is just calling it because apparently right before the camera had started, Kevin Dunn told him the situation in his earpiece. And that's how he relayed the message out. And the crowd did not know because for the people that's in the audience in the stadium, you don't get the speakers. The only way that you will hit the commentary is if you're watching it through through television.
Yep.
That's what the people at home knew, but the people in the stadium did not know that until probably after the fact.
I remember my 11-year-old self begging my mom to order that pay-per-view for me. And then I told her I will pay her back. I'm not watching the rest of this shit. And she's like,
you better pay your mother back for that pay-per-view then.
Oh, I did. Right.
I'm like, you say like, don't be no foul ass son.
Yo, I paid her. Yeah, I legit paid her back like a month later. I swept the barbershop for about a month just to pay her back for that shit. Cause you remember back then their pay-per-views were $69.99.
Damn, we was paying that much. I was paying like $50.
They were like what, $49.99?
Yeah, wait. No, certain smaller ones were like $45. But the other bigger one, like the WrestleManias, Royal Rumbles and shit like that, those are like $50 or $55.
Yeah.
Like I remember those things. That's why I was like, you can take my allowance if you want to, and whatever, I'll just let you have it. I don't care. Shit. I mean, I'll be broke for a month. I mean, shit. I mean, like, I didn't care back then for money. Back then, like if that's when that you need to pay it. I mean, I don't care. Like, what am I gonna do? Buy candy and probably video games. Well, I'll get that shit for Christmas. I didn't need nothing the fuck else. You know?
Exactly. So. Fucking teenies and chips were all fucking with $1 you can get
oh my god, with the dollar back then in the corner store, you could have got mad shit.
I remember buying fucking zebra cakes, Swiss rolls, Big Burst.
You get the teenies, the foodie bag. I mean, the teenies, the foodie chewies and shit like that. Like, bunch of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, man, my God. Someone needs to just build a time machine. We can just go back and just look at our old selves and be like, oh my God, look how innocent I was. We can't rewind the whole world.
I remember when gum was 15 cents for a 5-pack of fucking.
Yes, the 15-cent gum packs. My God.
Now at 35 cents. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking bread was $1.99. Now that shit's $4.39.
And all at the Reese's Pieces, the little light smaller candy with like 5 cents. You get what $1? You had like a whole pocket full of candy and shit.
You really did. Man, the little fucking sandwich baggies of fruities and
folks, man, we're just going back to nostalgia, man. We're just old farts.
We're
just old farts, man. That's just going back in the golden age where everything was great. Everything was great.
Don't get it twisted. Just because black don't crack don't mean we ain't old.
But we do show our war, scars and war faces on our faces too, man. That's how you know. With several marks, I call them wisdom marks. So you may look at myself, I have like a crow's feet in my eyes. Let's just say I've been awake for way too long, but number 2, I've been woken for way too long.
Oof. Damn. Say that again. Let them hear it again.
I've been awake for way too long, but I've been awoken for way too long.
God.
Needless to say, folks, that's the end of our reaction, thoughts, process, and video of the season finale of the Dark Side of the Ring, the Steroid Trials of Vince McMahon and WWE in 1993. Please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like, share. Go everywhere, man. Just let them know, man. You want to just come vibe out with us. Hit a brother up at Off the Top Rope Podcast at gmail.com or just send us a DM. Either on Twitter and Instagram, man, you'll be able to contact one of us. But you know what I'm saying? But we still got a few more episodes to go. We got a takeover that we're gonna have to do. So this special takeover goes to a podcast that I've been on recently, and I'll let y'all be the guest of that. Let's just say I'm bringing the whole posse with me, and we're gonna tear this thing down to shreds, and we're gonna convert that into our season finale, November 20th. Place and podcast to be determined.
Ooh.
So, folks, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Follow us, YouTube. Follow us, all the audio podcast platforms that we are on. It's too many for them to name, but I already put them there in the description box below. Give us that follow. And definitely gotta get the merch, man. Bonfire.com/store/off-the-top-rope-podcast and Deco DECO slides.com for the slides as well.
It's in the description box below.
Maverico, do your plug and your shout outs? Get the hell out of here, sir.
I ain't got no plug-ins and shout outs. I just want to say thank you, and we'll see you soon.
I think what he meant to say is fuck you, WWE, bring back WWF.
Bring back the steroids.
He's just trying to placate, just trying to show face because he's been doing enough already with this shit.
Bring back the steroids.
See, he said it, not me.
It's still there. Don't let it fool you. That shit's still there. It's just real low key.
Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we bid y'all adieu. We'll see y'all at the last week of wrestling TV on our Halloween special of the last week everyone's taping, so stay tuned for that. Peace.
Stay tuned.
Off the roof representing that 617 area. Turn your back on the wolf pack. No other podcast out here more scarier. Turn your back on the wolf pack. Wrestling entertainment news reported by the Bears. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in a body bag. Took your chances, now it's time to show you what's on. In a ring, off the ropes, best believe that we strong. Day in, day out, off the ropes for life. Shiznick, E-Wiz, Fats crew on the mic. Town be the city where we make our own rules. Stomping though you can't fit our shoes. Off the ropes, a crowd pleaser, conquering like Caesar. Lean on us like Pizza when you need your wrestling re-up. Turn your back on the wolf pack. Off the roof representing that 617 area. Turn your back on the wolf pack. No other podcast out here more scarier. Turn your back on the wolf pack. Wrestling entertainment news reported by the Bears. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in a body bag. Turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up